Hi dear students, my name is Dr. K.C. Chapara, working as an Associate Professor in Mechanical Department, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Hyderabad. Today I would like to explain about the shaping operation, shaping mission. So, we know that every mission mainly used to remove the, just like cut the unwanted material to get the desired shape. So, by the help of the just like cutting operations. So, this shaping machine mainly used for the just like flat surfacing. Flat surfacing. Also, it is used for the just like cutting of the grooves, cutting of the just like angular surfaces also. Okay. So now I would like to explain about different parts of shaping machine. So this is the shaping machine. This is the base. This one is the base. So obviously it is made up of cast iron, because cast iron has the high just like resistive strength or compressive strength. So this base can absorb all the vibrations which are developed in the machining. Supports the all the parts of the shaping machine. So this is the column. It is the hollow shaped column. In this column, all the mechanisms which are used to turn the rotary shaping machine. So it is a reciprocating motion. So lathe is a rotating motion. You can observe here. Tool bit will move in reciprocating motion. So to and fro motions. Okay. So it has some parts. Mainly, this is the column. It is the hollow shape. So in the column, all the mechanisms which are used to convert the rotary motion into reciprocating motion. So placed in this housing, and just cooling reservoirs also placed in the column. Okay. So this is the shading. It moves or it is faced to the guideways of the column. This one, it moves in upward and downward direction by the help of lever, mainly used to just like move the shading. This moves on upward and downward direction by the help of guideways which are provided in front of this column. So in this way it moves in upward direction. Okay. So another lever, this is this one. So this is used to move the table in crossways, just like the shadow supports the table. This is the table. It moves in crossways movements, just like here. So in this way. So here we can observe two types of motions. One is the upward and downward direction. Another one is the cross movement. Okay. So so this table has some grooves, slots. By the help of these slots, and we can fix the workpiece by the help of the machine vices. You know that this is the machine vice. It has two jaws. One is the fixed jaw, another one is the movable jaw. With the help of this lever, we can just like fix the workpiece in this jaws to provide the to accommodate the workpiece in front of the tool bit. So here also, like lathe machine, we use the single point cutting tool. So it moves in forward and just backward motion. So that is called stroke. So in forward motion, that is called forward stroke. In backward motion, that is the backward stroke. The one stroke means one complete forward stroke and backward stroke. The complete just sum of forward and backward strokes are called a complete stroke. So this is the just like tooling housing. So it is mounted on the swivel base system. So by the help of this swivel base system, we can tilt the or we can incline the angle bit to just like to perform the uh, angular surfaces also. So that is the that type of accommodations also provided on this mission. So this is the RAM. It reciprocates. So because and by the help of the guideways which are provided in the column. So this is the just like lever to fix the RAM in the required position. So this is the just like general parts. So there is a mechanism in the column which are used to convert the rotary motion into reciprocating motion. So because every motor gives the rotary motion, here we require the reciprocating motion. So to convert the rotary motion into reciprocating motion, there are four mechanisms mainly. One of that one is the just like slotted quick return mechanism or slotted and pinion block mechanism. So here just like it is attached to the pivot. So another part is attached to the ramp. So in this slot, the block which is pinned to the this main gate. So this slot moves in upward direction. So when this gear rotates, this slot upward direction, then the just like this link moves in this direction. So when it comes to this position, the block comes into downward direction. It means so when the gear rotates, the slotter moves like this one. So in this way, rotary motion is converted into reciprocating motion. So this is the reciprocating motion. Now we'll see how to operate, how to perform the machining operation by the help of this shaping machine. Here we can observe the machining process. Like so, in forward stroke, material will be machined. In backward stroke, that is the free stroke, material will not be machined. To milling machines. So shaping machine also used to perform the surface machining, but surface machining by shaper machine gives the rough surface. So by the help of the shaper, we can remove more material, more thickness material. It means 1 mm or 2 mm, 3 mm. So compared to milling machine. So it is very simple machine and so we cannot maintain the accuracy by this machine compared to milling machine, because milling machine gives the accurate surface finishing also. Okay. So by the help of milling machine, we can machine the surface. We can remove the material up to 1 mm or 1.5 mm. So, but in shaper machine, we can machine the machine the material, remove the material 2 to 3 mm also. So that is the main advantages or just differences between the shaping machine and the milling machine. So this is the final object, so which are performed by the shaping machine. So in this way we can perform different just like flat surface machining by the help of shaping machine. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.